What's up? It's Maze. We're in Helsinki, Finland right now. And what we're going to dive into today is a seminar I did on your perception being your reality. Your frame of mind being your wings or your shackles for your life. And what you need to do is ask yourself, truly ask yourself, are you living or are you kind of just walking about your life? Is your world myopic or is it expansive? Are you listening to the environment, to the people around you, to your culture? Or are you being the person that you want to be? You gotta ask yourself that. Let's dive into it right now.
You know, people look at me and they're like, yo, I wish I could be like that. Or I wish I had that energy. And they just assume that I was like born this way and I've always been this way, and I laugh because it's like the furthest thing from the truth. Super shy, like shaking to talk to strangers, just like, I remember when I first started going out to like the club and like actually starting to socialize, I was so scared to like just get into my car to go downstairs. I was just like this, to open up my door to go downtown. It's crazy. And people just assume, like, people like to, when they see what they want or they see charisma or they see talent, they're like, oh, that person's just like that. I wish I had that. And they don't think about all the work that's gone in to be that person. That's the beauty of it. Like, talent is talent, but everybody's put in the work if they're successful. Everybody. Every day since I was 16, that's when I came across the self-development community. Every day I would wake up, decide, I'm gonna be the light in the room. I'm gonna be the light in the room. Everybody I come in contact with is gonna feel my good energy. They're gonna feel good around me. When they're in my presence, they're gonna feel good. When I wake up, I'm gonna feel good. When I talk, I'm gonna be heard. When I walk, guys are gonna wanna be me. Girls are gonna wanna be with me. That's a decision I made. It's a choice. I wasn't like that. Nobody really liked me. I had like a friend or two. I didn't have that story of getting bullied and this, that, and the other. It wasn't anything crazy, but I was just a regular guy. Nothing going on, no direction. And then I got tired of it. I was like, what do I want my life to look like? What do you want your life to look like? Who do you want to be? How do you want people to feel around you? How do you want to walk? How do you want to talk? Like we grow up in these cultures and with our family, and we assume that who we are is who we are and that's it. The crazy, like that's how I felt. Like it went off like that. In my head, I'm like, yo, the craziest thing to me with the self-development community is being able to choose your values and choose and decide the person that you are. That's crazy. That is crazy. You can choose your values. You can choose how you show up to other people. That's a choice. That's a choice. You're responsible for who you are right now. 100%. And whoever you want to be, that's your responsibility too. You can't just toss it out like, oh, I grew up in Finland, so we're like this, or my family's like this, so I'm like this. It's true to a degree. But culture's not going to dictate who you are as a person. Your family's not going to dictate who you are as a person. Yes, you have things in your subconscious. Like for me, for example, I'm a very, very agreeable person. I don't like confrontation. That's something that's in me. I don't know if it could be from, my parents split up when I was 7. Maybe I wanted like love in some way, or like, I don't know, something in the back of my mind. I'm a very agreeable person. I don't like confrontation. That's me. But I know, based on experience, what I've seen, the things I've gone through, that's not the best always. It's not the best way for me to be a leader. It's not the best way for me to have a life that's fulfilling. All right, so it takes conscious effort for me to go against that aspect of myself. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm responsible for going against that aspect of myself when it's important. If I don't agree with something, I need to speak up and I need to say it, right? So if you have some aspect of yourself like that, yeah, okay, that's in you, whatever. That doesn't dictate who you are. That's stupid. That is so dumb. That's dumb. Let me just say, it's dumb. You can choose your way of being. And I'm telling you right now, the frame of mind that you're coming from, your perspective is guiding every single thing you're doing. Everything, from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. The way you engage with people, the way you talk, the way you walk, all your mannerisms is coming from an underlying frame. The way you see yourself, the way you're supposed to be, whether you're conscious of it or not, is being guided by that underlying frame, that perspective. Your perspective is your reality, period. When you bring awareness to it, awareness is the foundation for everything. That is the foundation. Straight up, straight up, straight up. If you don't have awareness, you don't know where you are, so you don't know where you're going. So you bring awareness to who you are as a person right now. What have you done up to this point? What are you doing? What do you want to do? You bring awareness to that, right? And then you start baby stepping, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And then you get to a point in your life where it's like, yo, this is it. This is crazy. This is crazy. And then you're here. It's so interesting. Like, I wonder actually how I come off to the people here. Like, from what I understand, you guys are more, as a culture, you guys are more like personal space, like, yeah. Is that right? Like, you guys want your personal space, don't invade my space, I'm kind of doing my thing. I don't really talk to strangers like that. Is that correct? Yeah. Yes? Yeah. Right. I would say, because people are, I assume that you guys think that Americans aren't quite like that, right? We are more, now it's funny to me because in America, I think most people are still in that same area. It's like personal space. I have the same perspective with Americans. It's definitely a lot more here, for sure. And the other European cultures I've been to. I know I'm very much so in the personal space. I engage everybody like if you're my friend. Like if we're homies. We go way, way, way back. Like, what's up, bro?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Popping. Amazing, phenomenal. And I engage everybody like that. Because I want you to feel good. I want you to feel like we're cool. Right? And if you don't want to participate in that, that's fine, that's cool. I'm still with my homies. Everybody else we still partying. We're still having a good time. Right? So I engage everybody like that. I come here, for the most part, because I 100% adopt that frame. That's who I am. I know I'm a gift. When I walk up to you, it's like, yo, you're welcome. Straight up. Now that may come off cocky, but it comes from a baseline of, I want you to be that same exact way. Let's just exchange our gifts. Let's build this together. Let's come together. Right? That's how I wake up, and that's how I want to engage the world. Right? I come here, and because that frame is so strong, for the most part, people are still, they're taken aback, but then they're like, yeah, give me a hug. Some people are like, well, I don't know what to do with this. We don't do this here. But who are you? Are you gonna let that stop you from deciding what you want to be? Look, it doesn't have to be this. Like, this is cool. This is what I wanted, right? But what do you want? What's gonna make you happy? What's gonna make you feel fulfilled? And you gotta ask yourself that. Like, do you feel fulfilled right now, today, when you wake up? Are you excited about the future? Or are you just kind of walking about the day? That's whack, man. That's whack. This is your life. And while you might think something's happening after this, or this is happening after that, like, That's cool, but you can't prove it. This might be it, yo. You gotta make this work. You gotta make this last. Like, have fun. Enjoy yourself. Feel fulfilled. Be fulfilled. Jordan Peterson, I heard him say this the other day. I was watching him on YouTube. He said, to pursue happiness is a privilege. To pursue what makes you fulfilled is a moral obligation. To give your gift is a moral obligation. I 100% agree. If you're not on your path or searching for that, then you're not okay with yourself, which bleeds onto your friends, your family, which bleeds onto the world. You're just kind of a shell walking about your life. And I'm sorry, like, I just don't agree with that at all. Like, yeah, you're alive, but are you living? Are you living? These are questions you got to ask yourself, back to back to back. Always asking myself these questions. Are you asking yourself the important questions? Am I happy? Am I doing what I want to do with the rest of my life? If I'm not, how am I going to get there? What's the next step? Who are the people around me? Are they pushing me? Are they pushing me? Is it a privilege to be around them? Is it a privilege for people to be around me? That's my ideas going off again. It's like, oh shit. These are the questions you gotta ask yourself. And I'm telling you, every aspect of your being is being guided by that perspective, by that place that you're coming from. Every ounce of engagement with the world, with your family, with your friends, with yourself, is coming from that perspective. Every ounce. And you start to see the nuances day after day after day. Even today, I'm just like, whoa, like the things you don't even see, the things you don't say because you have this perspective is insane. Something I say to people all the time when I'm just out having fun and just enjoying myself. I get compliments all the time. Like I'm walking down the street, people are like, yo, you're so awesome. Like, bro, you're awesome. Real recognize real. That phrase in and of itself, I didn't say that until I fully adopted the frame that everybody's my friend. Isn't that crazy? The things that you say, the way I hug people changed. The way I smiled changed. My energy changed. I remember, it's probably going on 2 years ago now, where it's like, it's really started to set in for me. And I was in Miami, I was clubbing with my boys, and like on 3 separate occasions in 4 nights, I'm walking up to the venue and the bouncer just opens up the rope for me and just lets me inside. Never met these guys before in my life. I was baffled. Like this one time, it's like, oh cool, I'm in the zone, sweet. I'm winning today. Second time, like, that's weird. I'm having a great week. That's cool. Dope. Third time, I'm like, whoa, what's happening here? What's going on? And it was that same week that I was like, yo, I want my way of being to be this way. I want people to feel my energy this way. I want my presence to have this certain amount of weight. I want to be expansive. I want people to feel me from across the room. I want to light people up. I want people to feel good. And it's crazy, just walking. He doesn't know me. He saw me for like 10 seconds, 5 seconds, walking up to the rope. Didn't say a thing. Nah, you're good, bro. Go ahead. You're cool. What? That's crazy. That is crazy. The nuances. That's insane. And it just doesn't stop there. It just kept on going. I was like, wow. I am still baffled to this day every time things like this happen. When my squad is just walking about the day and every single person we come in contact with goes from this to this. That's wild. Or we're just jumping, going crazy. We're like, let's go. This is everywhere. This is everywhere. We go. Everywhere. I'm baffled. Like me, myself, I'm like, oh yeah, I've been doing this for a while, so I could kind of get things going. And then to have a group of people do it and then light up a block of a city. Yo, that's crazy to me. I'm actually just, you thought this was for you guys. I'm just like venting my happiness right now. It's wild. It's baffling. And that could be you. You can be whatever you want to be. Yeah, that sounds like woo, blah, blah, blah. My parents said this or not. But you have the choice. You have the choice. How many people, like, raise their hands, how many people feel fulfilled in here? Like, really fulfilled with their life right now? Be honest. That's tight. That's a few of you. Everybody else, what's going on? Are you asking yourself the right questions?
You're on the way.
You're on the way. Now, if you're on, look, I'm not there yet. I'm making progress every day. It's not about the destination, it is about the journey. Are you on the journey? Who feels like they're on the journey right now? That's tight. That's tight. And for the people that didn't raise their hands, like, again, what's good? Who's around you? Who's your squad? Are there people around you that inspire you? Are you reading the right books? We have all the resources, yo. You have everything you need at your disposal. It's 2019. You're in a wealthy country. Like, you got what you need. You don't need to hear me speak. I'm cute, but you got it already. So what's stopping you? Is it you? Is it yourself? Is it the people around you? What is it? Sift. Dig. 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 Dig, yo. And look, you don't need to have all the answers right now. I still don't have all the answers. Still don't. Still feel really lost a lot of the time. But you're going to figure it out. At least be on the journey. It's about the journey. About the journey. I just heard, like, it was weird. In the same week, I heard these two billionaires tell me, it's like, yo, it gets boring up here. I've done everything already. It's cool. Yeah, I got the cars, I got the money, the girls, blah, blah, blah. But when I was, like, sleeping on the couch in my homie's crib, like, that's what got me, made the blood flow. That's what it's about. It's a time to grind. It's grind. Grind time. And now you arm yourself with the frame, the perspective. What perspective are you coming from? How are you engaging yourself, your thoughts? Are you going to self-attack all the time? I'm not worthy. I don't deserve this. Are you aware of your thoughts? Are you aware of your thoughts? Do you meditate? Do you eat right? Do you work out? Right? The simple things that we all have access to. Are you doing it? Why not? Why not? All of you are adequate. All of you have gifts. The world's waiting for you. So what's up? So what's up? These are the questions that are on loop. You got to wake up with this on loop. On loop. On loop. Wake up. Stay away from social media. Keep that away. Decide your way of being. Today, I'm going to be this person because of these reasons. My affirmation was, I'm going to be the light in the room. It wasn't just some words that I was spouting. It was just, I'm going to be the light in the room. It wasn't like that. It was vivid. It was vivid. Like every aspect of what that sentence meant to me, what that affirmation meant to me, was written out. Every single aspect of it. Everything. The way I talked, what I was doing with my life, the people I was around at the different stages of my life, the way these strangers felt around me, the things I would do, the things this person would do when he's stressed, the things this person would do when he has abundance, the things this person would do with his family, with his friends, what people would say at this person's funeral. Every single aspect of that person was written out. It's not just this woo-woo affirmation. It's a very, 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 very vivid picture. So when you wake up, you decide to be that person, you know exactly what you're choosing to be. There's no fluff. There's no room for error. And then what's beautiful about this, it's like when you're cultivating a skill set, a particular skill set, when you have failures, you analyze that failure in that particular skill set, right? And then you ideally improve day after day, right? What's cool about this is it's like a way of being is every single moment. It's like this is a very broad skill set. So every single moment you're getting new information, every single one. So you can calibrate all the time. When you wake up and you decide to be this person, you're deciding what the ideal is. You're never gonna be the ideal. I mean, come on, that's boring. That's mad boring. Can you imagine just waking up and just being perfect? That's mad boring. It's about the grind. It's about fucking up. Fucking up and then taking that next step. Take the next step, take the next step, take the next step. But every single moment is new information. Every single day is new information. Every single one. So then you decide, okay, what does this information tell me? You analyze it, you break it down. Show gratitude for where you are right now and the resources that you have right now, because you have a shit ton of them. Again, you have everything you need right now. So you focus on what you have. You focus on what you have, because you have the world. I promise you, anybody that's woe is me in here, like, you have the world. There's people much less fortunate that are gonna get it done. So are you gonna get it done? Are you gonna figure it out? Be grateful for what you have, right? Then you choose what this person looks like. It doesn't need to be perfect. Maybe you don't know right now. That's like, maybe you're saying, yo, that's cool for you, but I don't even know what I want. That's fine. What's the simple next thing you do? If you don't know what you want, go explore and try to figure out what you want. That's not rocket science, right? There's a bunch of resources that help you kind of guide you and give you a sense of what you'd be good at. Like, you could try all that, go explore, travel, be exposed to new people. Again, resources. It's all there. Show gratitude for what you have. Get within a ballpark of what you want. Who do you look up to? Who are your idols? Choose the aspects of their life that you want, right? Because nobody's perfect. There's definitely, like, all my mentors have some weird shit going on. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I got some weird shit going on myself. It's like, I don't want that. I'm not gonna be that. But this right here, for sure, right? So then you got this piece of the puzzle, right? And then you keep looking. So you write this out. This is what I do want, right? And then you choose, this is week 1, week 2, you've got that aspect down. Then you're like, okay, this piece of this pie is like, I don't really fuck with it. I know that. I have some more life experiences, right? You keep adding, you keep adding, you keep adding. This person has it down. I like this. That aspect of this person, I want to embody that, right? So you're getting a fuller picture. You're getting more detailed with what you want, right? Again, you're showing gratitude. Every day, wake up, I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for. So powerful. Changes your neurology, right? And make no mistake, like, a lot of you are gonna take this, you're gonna run with it, and then, like 3 days in, you're like, oh, fuck this. It's okay. Your brain has been firing in the same neural pathways for how long now? As long as you've been alive. Like, it's not gonna fix overnight, okay? You can be inspired, you can be motivated. It's gonna take discipline. It's gonna take emotional leverage. Like, you need to, like, look at the alternative. You need to say, yeah, this is what I want. This is what I really do not want over here. You gotta look at both. If I don't do this, this was waiting for me. Because that is what's waiting for you. What's easier, the easy thing, the default, is being whack. It's having a whack life. It's doing the default things that you do every day. It's doing the mundane. It's being mundane. That doesn't take effort. That doesn't take energy. And humans have this thing with saving energy, man. It's really hard. Really, really hard. But you need a North Star for everything that you do. Every single thing that you do, you need a North Star for it. Yeah, you can chill sometimes too. You can just experience life. But you need a North Star for everything. Your relationships, your work, your career, the body that you want, the energy that you want, your way of being. You need a North Star for all of it. You need a direction, or you're gonna fall to whatever you've been doing, right? And even when you have the North Star, you're gonna fall short of it. Again, that's the ideal. On tour, we have this rigid ass schedule. We wake up, we do our beds, we wash up a little bit, we drink tea or lemon water, then we meditate, then we go into deep work for 4 hours, then we eat after we've been fasting for 16 hours, then we go to the gym, and what we do, we come back, deep work, then we go out. It's like every day, every single day. Have you been perfect? Hell no. No. But we're way better though. All of us. Beautiful. The growth in all of us, me included. For me to learn from them. For me to learn more of how to be a leader. Like every single day. Again, every single day, every single moment you're learning from. You're not gonna be perfect. It's ideal. You need that North Star though. You need that ideal. That's what you're shooting for. If you're not shooting for that, what are you shooting for? Nothing else makes sense. Go for the top. And go for what you want. Don't worry about anybody else's opinions. Do what you think is cool. I'm doing what I think is cool. I don't care about anybody else's opinion. You're not gonna live my life? You're not living my life. I'm living my life. Let everybody else's opinions go and do your thing. Keep your head down, yo. Focus, grind every single day. And then fuck up. And trip. And then get back up. And then trip. And then trip again. And then get back up. And keep going. And then show gratitude again. Show gratitude for tripping so that you have the ability to trip. You go back a few hundred years, they didn't have the ability to trip. You could do this. Go do it. That's it. Yeah, we have all these opportunities and we let that cripple us. It's like, I don't know what I want to do. Woe is me. You have the world at your disposal. Just try it out. Yeah, maybe you don't know what it is, but go try it out. You have that opportunity. You have that opportunity. All right? Show gratitude. Choose your way of being that you want, not what your parents want, not what society wants, not what school tells you to do. None of that. What you want, what you see, what feels dope to you. If it doesn't feel dope, if it doesn't excite you, move on. All right? Mess up. Make mistakes. Quickly. Fail fast. Fail forward. That's the most successful people, by the way. They have failed the most. People have laughed at them. They've been like, oh, whatever. Maybe it's hurt a little bit, but they're like, whatever. North Star. Ah, blah, 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 blah. North Star, blah, 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 blah. North Star, I don't care. Whatever. Keep going. Show gratitude. Be grateful. Be aware of what the alternative is. Don't let anybody make any decisions for you. Be your own person. Give that gift to the world. Give your gift to the world. Make yourself feel like when you're walking up to people, have those words go across your mind. You're welcome. You're in a good place there. You're in a good place there.